As you invest in agriculture, your number one goal is to make profit. You are not just investing in agriculture as a charity business. You're coming in here to make profit. Now, the profitability of your company will not be determined by you alone. It will not be determined by the government, and it's not even all up to God to bless you to become profitable. There are certain things that you must do from your own part before your farm will become profitable. Now, some of these things that you need to do, there are many other things, but I believe there are key things that you need to do. And nobody told me these things when I was starting out. I wish someone could make this kind of presentation for me. If only I've listened to this kind of conversation before I invested into farming, my farm wouldn't have suffered losses that I incurred. I incurred losses to a tune of billions. Why? Because I did not have a mentor. There was nobody to guide me. There was no book or video that I could watch. Many of the videos I could see online or see on YouTube could just be people, maybe they are showing me inside their farm. But there are other administrative work that you need to put in for your farm to be profitable. Now, those kind of works are the ones that you might not see online. Like this video I'm doing for you now, you can't find it anywhere on the internet. I'm the only person making this content because I have passed through a heavy loss that have cost me many relationships, that have put me in prison, that have put me to cell, that have taken me to court, that have been dragged on social media. Now, some of these mistakes, if only I avoided them, many other things that happen, maybe they would have still happened, but then a little. So this is the reason why I feel that it will be better for me to share my experience to you so that you can learn as a beginner. Farming and becoming a profitable farm is not just about putting birds, feeding your birds and allowing them to grow so that you make money. No, it's bigger than that. Becoming a profitable farm requires administrative work. It requires management of resources. It requires so many other factors that are not just dependent on your passion alone. You have passion for farming, you love agriculture, and you want to provide food, you want to fight food insecurity. You don't love the idea where Africans were importing all the foods that we are consuming. So you have a genuine reason to invest in agriculture, but you are going to put in money that should be bringing money for you. You're not an NGO, a not-for-profit making organization. You're here for profit. So you need to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you, because these were the mistakes that I have highlighted and I knew they affected me negatively. There are 3 of these mistakes that I made that my company later suffered. So you have to pay close attention and don't make this mistake. So let me give you quickly. Number 1, hiring amateur workers or hiring people that are not qualified enough. Now, if you read business books, if you read other business books, they will be telling you if you want to invest or you want to run a company, you should control costs. You should manage how much you pay your workers. Now, this is where the challenge comes. When you manage costs to an extreme limit, you're going to incur a loss that money cannot reverse. And one of the major problems is that you hire people that are not qualified. This is how many people do when it comes to agriculture. Maybe they are working class people and they love agriculture, they want to invest in agriculture. They will put in big money and then they can choose maybe one of their in-law or someone from their family who is jobless and say, okay, since you're jobless, can you just come here, sit here and manage my farm for me? So the person they employ as a farm manager has zero knowledge about agriculture. He did not study agriculture in school. He has never practiced agriculture. He has never managed any business. He just graduated, finished his NYC, and because you feel he shouldn't be jobless, you now give him the management role of a business that you have invested millions. Now, when such a person gets into office, the person will be managing based on emotions. The person will be managing not according to knowledge. He's just thinking of what he should do that will be good and then pumping money. So you from the other end, you're expecting that in the next 3 4 years our company should be producing so XYZ amount of money, not knowing that it is not just about the capital that you have invested. Now, who are the people managing this business? They are the ones that will determine whether you make profit. It's not just about your capital. Your capital is good, but outside your capital, you need people who have the mindset to manage that money for you to be able to make profit. So getting in a bad set of people to manage your investment for you, you're going to lose money. So hiring staff requires that you get in people who are qualified to manage your money for you. Don't just get in people who you feel they should be employed in your company. Get in people who are qualified to be workers in your company. Now, for example, you have a poultry farm. Don't just employ someone because now this is another thing that many people do. Because if you employ an amateur, you're going to pay less money. So they feel I'm saving costs. Because if I should employ a professional poultry farmer, I will need to pay the person 200,000 every month. So it's better for me to employ someone who just graduated from secondary school, or someone who doesn't have a job, no experience. Such a person, I can easily pay the person maybe 3,000 or 20,000 or 30,000. You're joking with your investment. It's a grave mistake that will cost you a lot. Don't do it. Employ professionals. No matter the amount you're paying them, you're not just paying them because they told you they are professionals. You're paying them because they can manage your investment and the returns will show. Your bank account will show. Your business will not suffer. But if you don't do this, then you get people who you feel should just come into your business. You will suffer heavy losses. So hiring of workers should be done based on expertise. I understand that it might cost you, but you can get someone who have knowledge to work with those ones that doesn't have knowledge. So you're complementing weaknesses of other people. Another person have worked in a fish farm for many years. Such a person can come in and be working with another one person who is just coming into fish business newly. Such people can work together. And then at the end of the day, you both will make a lot of money. So this is what you need to do. Don't hire amateurs because you are going to pay them cheap money. You want to go into peak production, it requires much knowledge, more than your money. You can invest the money, buy all the equipment, fix everything. But with someone who does not have the knowledge to manage this money, you're going to suffer losses. So hiring of amateur workers have cost me a lot of money. It has cost many people. It is one of the reasons why many projects has been closed down. Many farms are not working now because the people who were employed to manage mismanage it. Most times not because they are wicked, but because they don't have the knowledge. They don't know what to do at the right time. Someone who is managing layers farm should know when to give the right vaccine. Should even know how to even give the vaccine itself so that it can save you costs. So put enough money to pay good workers that can manage your investment. Now, another one is impatience. Now, this impatience is a mistake that is mostly from we owners of farm. So you invest in agriculture, you're thinking the next 2 weeks you should start making returns. It might not be so because you are just starting. You have to do the time. Just calm down and do the time. Be patient. If you lost, don't give up. Because you lost today does not mean the farm will not be profitable in the next 3-5 years. Don't come into this business with short-term mindset. Be coming into this business with long-term mindset. Check all the billionaires in the world. They have been doing what they are doing for the past how many years? Some of them decades. People like their Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Many of them they have made losses. Just that you and I cannot meet them one-on-one to tell us how many times they felt cheated, how many times they felt giving up. So because we invested money and the person mismanaged your farm, sack the person, get another person to manage your farm for you. You can invest today and maybe your birds die or your pigs die. Don't give up and say farming is not as profitable as you thought it was. It's profitable. The knowledge you are yet to get, and not just the knowledge, you are yet to get the experience. And the only way you can get experience is through practice. When you get experience, it becomes knowledge. When you are knowledgeable in any field, you are going to make money. So calm down, be patient with your investment. Be patient with your farm. Allow the farm to grow. Don't kill your farm due to impatience. If you born a child today, you will not just beat the child because he's not walking and he's not talking. Remember you, there are many things you know today that you never knew. How many times you wrote and your writing was bad, but you never stopped trying and now you can write well? How about speaking? You can speak very well now, but it was not like that from the beginning. So it's the same thing with your farm. Sometimes you will incur losses, heavy losses. Some of them might be man-made, some could be natural disasters. Don't give up. Be patient, your farm will be profitable. Because as you're learning, you're adjusting. You're adjusting things that you did wrong, trying to do them better, employing new systems, studying, developing your farm. That is how a farm will become profitable. Impatience has robbed many of us in agriculture, including me. There are many projects that I've dumped in agriculture because I was impatient. I felt I should be making money now. Why is this thing not making me money? I left them. So I'm here to advise you, to give you a key that impatience is a mistake that you should avoid in agriculture. And another one is raising bad funds. Now, when it comes to raising funds for your project, you have to be very careful. Don't get a loan to start a farm. Don't collect investment or money from people who promise them you will give them 10% return on investment or 50% return on investment. Then you're thinking because if you keep your best, you're going to make 2 million naira. Then you, from that 2 million, you pay them 20,000 and keep 1.9 million 80,000 naira. No. Such calculations are not good and they will not make your farm profitable. Not because you will not make that money, but because you made the money, you're supposed to reinvest back the money into your company. You now use it to pay people that you promised them return on investment. This was one of my greatest grave mistakes that I've done. And I don't wish anyone to do it, to repeat the same mistake. And if you're watching this video, it will be very bad for you after watching this video, you do the mistake. And if you have done it already, like I've done, is patience. Try again. Don't do it again. Give yourself time. Go back again. Make sure you do the right thing. And then before you know, your farm will become profitable. But if you don't do that and you give up, there will be no way you will operate a profitable farm. So you need to be patient, calm down, monitor your farm, raise the good best fund. Don't get a loan. It could be either from a cooperative, it could be either from maybe government. No, all those monies, they are not good for you. They will not help you. Because as a farmer, by the next 2-3 years, all the profit that you're making, you're supposed to reinvest it back into the farm. Pump the money back into the farm instead of trying to pay external people or external bodies the money you collected from them. By doing that, your farm will not be profitable. You'll be struggling to pay debt, struggling to manage your farm. There are a lot of problems in farming already that demands your attention. So you don't need to have any other person that you're paying money to. So not all funds are good for your farm. Not all funds are good for your farm. Getting a loan to put into your farm is not good. Getting an investor who is not patient to be in your farm is not good. Promising people that you pay them so amount return on investment is bad. I've done it. There was a time I was paying almost 15% return on investment every 3 months or every month. You just imagine, I was foolish, lack of knowledge. I didn't know that this thing will kill my farm. And when such challenges happen, the people that give me money, they no longer trust me. They felt cheated. And it's not their fault, it's my fault because I lack knowledge. And then I promise them what is not feasible in agriculture or any business. Not even the richest man, Elon Musk, pay anybody 50% or 10% every month. Dangote will never pay anybody that because there are many challenges that comes with business. So you need money. You need solid capital for you to be a profitable farmer. That is how it is. So these are the mistakes that I know I have made, and I've seen that many other people might do it or they are currently doing it. If you have invested in hiring poor workers who don't have the knowledge, sack them today or send them on training. Develop them so that they can manage your investment carefully. And if you're not the type that is patient, be patient with your farm. Don't judge your farm by 1 year calendar or 2 year calendar. Give your farm time. And as the mistakes are happening, you're adjusting. And then be very careful on the kinds and the type of funds you raise to invest in your farm. If you raise the wrong funds and invest into your farms, you're going to suffer, your farm is going to suffer, you will not be profitable, and you dump your dream. For someone who farming is a dream, like me, that love farming is passion for us, we don't want to leave it. It's like giving birth to a child. The goal is to watch your child grow, become an adult, become self-employed or business owner, make money, start taking care of himself and producing more children. That is what gives we joy. And same is applied to farming. Your farming should grow to a level that the profit that you can take from your farm, you can invest in another portfolio. So thank you so much for watching this presentation. If you have gotten value, share this video, like this video, drop a comment for us. If you're a farmer and maybe you have done same mistake, you can drop, or there are many other mistakes that I did not list here, which I know, you can also drop them. So thank you so much for watching. I remain Denison, your billionaire farmer.